Well, it is time to slip on your 70s attire and let disco fever take over at Savor the Symphony, which brings local music and food together.
Yes, this is an annual luncheon, and it is a dazzling afternoon of music, food, and philanthropy. And here to tell us more about this great cause are Valerie Bontrigger from the Phoenix Symphony, along with Jarrett May, a symphony musician. Great to have both of you with us.
Thanks for inviting us.
All right, so for those who might not know, can you tell us just a little bit about what is Savor for the Symphony?
So Savor the Symphony is a behind-the-scenes chance to see what it takes to make production happen. So you get this great meal, and then afterwards you go into rehearsal and you see one of the final collaborations between our musicians and the guests and our conductor and what it takes to actually make the final symphony program. So it's a great behind-the-scenes tour.
Oh, it's wonderful. And proceeds raised support your community engagement and education programs, including health and wellness initiatives. Why is this area, Valerie, of impact so important to the symphony?
You know, our mission for the Phoenix Symphony is to provide extraordinary music experiences for Arizona. That includes the audiences and, for various circumstances, people that can't come to the hall. This is a lot of health and wellness programs where we collaborate with our neighbors to find out what's going to work in order to make sure we're still delivering performances and taking our musicians out to the community, to places where they can't come to the hall.
Oh, I love this.
And I think where you guys focus is so important. So can you tell us why you guys focus specifically on memory care, shelter care in these areas?
These are priorities for Arizona. So since 2000, I believe there's been a 33% increase in Alzheimer dementia-related diseases for Arizona. We know that Arizona is working hard to work on the issues of the loss of homes, and shelters. Education is a priority, and palliative care. We're very fortunate to partner with hospices in the Valley for people that are unable to travel.
Yeah, and Jarrett, I know you've worked in hospice. You've also worked with veterans, and you've worked with school science programs. When you go into these facilities, what is that like for you to see the faces and the reactions from folks who are listening to music live?
Of course, yeah, it's a very different experience than performing in the concert hall downtown. A lot of times the places we're going, people have never heard classical music live or never experienced a live musician in front of them. So it's always really exciting to see people's reactions. Some people cry, some people laugh, some people speak for the first time in a couple days. So it's always a really rewarding experience for us as the musicians as well.
And Jared, you are an incredible musician. So is this type of community work super important to you?
It's really important to me. I mean, this is my first year working as a professional musician out of school, and it's really reminded me of why I chose to be a professional musician, and that's to share my music with other people and hopefully have an impact on other people's lives.
All right, so we're going to skip ahead because Jarrett's going to perform for us right now. I know you said performing in these spaces is important, but can you do a song for us, and what is the name of the song and what is the significance of this song for you?
Yeah, so I'm just going to be playing a short little snippet of Claude Debussy's Syrinx. And this piece has a very reflective, calm, it's very good for quiet spaces, and it's just a really good opportunity to feel present in your body and experience the sounds. I've been playing since I was 6 years old.
And that's the flute. I guess we should have said that.
Yes, this is the flute.
Since you were 6?
Yes, a very young child, so pre-memories.
Oh, wow.
That is so beautiful. So for our viewers who are inspired by what they just saw and heard, how can they get involved?
Come to our website. look for what's happening, support the symphony through the website. A lot of the programs that we're doing for community engagement don't get advertised because we're working with vulnerable situations and vulnerable populations. So when you support the symphony, you may not know it, but you're also supporting all of your community.
And we don't think about that. So I'm so glad you brought that up, Valerie. This is a nonprofit organization. So all of these, programs that you do outside of the big concerts that come, this is all to raise money to go back into the youth pipeline, to the musicians. This is incredible work.
It is, and we see as many people in our off-contract or in our off-venue programs that aren't at the hall as we do that come to the hall. So it's just as important for us, and to make sure that we have the collaboration and what our musicians need to design programs to go out to these populations is important for support.
It's wonderful. So good. So good. And tickets are going fast?
Yes, very fast.
And will you be performing, Jarrett?
I will be performing,
Yay!
yes. And just to add to what Valerie said, something that's really interesting is we don't always just play classical music. We do these events like the disco event and also live movies too. So.
Oh, that is so cool.
You and I are going to the symphony.
Yes, we are heading to the symphony.
I am excited to share more. Tickets are going fast. Savor the Symphony Luncheon. It is happening on Thursday, next Thursday, the 19th at Symphony Hall, downtown Phoenix. And I'm so honored to be this year's MC. So if you'd like to learn more about the programs that go along year-round, go to phoenixsymphony.org. You want to play us out?
That was so beautiful.
Sure.